Hey guys, this is Janice, the Internet Marketing Nomad, and I'm coming to you today from a trail called Crack of Dawn on Silver Star Mountain in Vernon, BC. Today's video is going to be about how to build a landing page for free in the Wix free website builder. This is especially for my downline team in GDLC. Some of you may not know how to build a landing page, and you might not be able to afford at this time to purchase a landing page builder to use in your WordPress or something like Clickfunnels or anything like that, which is very expensive. So this is for you today. It's free, and I already have the page set up for you, but I'm going to show you how from scratch I made that site, and you can follow my instruction and build the page yourself. So please make sure you click the like button on this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I want you to make sure that you get notified of subsequent videos on this subject. So I'll try to keep this short. I hope you are all doing well in this unusual time. Fortunately, where I am right now, there's nobody around, and it snowed a lot yesterday. So I'm happy that some people came out and packed down the trails with their snowshoes. Anyway, without further ado, I'll jump on my computer as soon as I get back home and show you how to do this thing, okay? Thanks for watching.
All right, hi, this is Janice, and welcome to my How to Make a Free Landing Page in Wix video. I decided to do this video because I have some downline members with the Guarantee Downline Club that might not know how to do this, and or maybe they don't have, or you don't have Thrive Architect, which is a page builder that a lot of marketers use, or Clickfunnels or Builderall or any of those kind of things. You can build a landing page in WordPress as well. It's a little more complicated, and I just found that the free Wix website builder is actually pretty easy to use. So I've already created a landing page for GDLC, and it looks like this. So I created this, and what I thought I would do is do a walkthrough with you and show you how I created this. So basically what we'll do is we'll duplicate this landing page. It's super simple. It has a headline, a subtitle, a video, and a button to click. And when a person clicks this button, it will either go to A, your autoresponder, if you have an autoresponder, or B, you can set it to go to send an email to your inbox, to your, say, your Gmail or whatever. And I do suggest you have Gmail, not Hotmail or Yahoo Mail or anything like that. So if you have to go and set up a Gmail account in order to do this, please do so, because I'm going to make another video on how you can send multiple emails out at a time through Gmail, but that's going to be later. And in the bottom here, I put a disclaimer. This is just, you might not need to do this if you are just sending this to email clients or your email list, but I like to do it anyway. It's just an affiliate or a disclaimer that says you may or may not make money when you sign up for this. Well, in fact, they are going to make money with this because that's just how this program works. But anyway, it's about the landing page. And the other thing about being in the free Wix website builder is that there's always going to be this ad up at the top of your website. And the only way to get rid of that is to sign up for the paid version of Wix. Okay, but for now, we're keeping this free, and it will still work for you, okay? So I'm going to go back here to the login page, and my login details are already here. Or like I said, you can sign up through Continue with Facebook or blah, blah, blah. Or you can also sign up with your email and create a password, okay? So I'll click Login. The internet is a little bit slower than I'm used to. And when I'm running recording software, everything loads a lot slower. So anyway, once you log in, it'll take you to your dashboard here. And inside the dashboard are a bunch of things that you don't really need to know right now. So, but what you do need to know is how to create a new site and where do you start. So as you see here, I already have a site created, and it is this one here. So if you do have an account already and you want to create a new one, just go up here to where it says My Sites and click on My Sites, and then you have an option to create a new site. So I'm going to click on Create a New Site, and it's going to ask you what kind of website do you want to create. Well, basically all of these are going to provide you with some templates that you can use, but I like to just click on Other on the bottom right. And I like to say to choose a template. This one over here, they're going to basically build you a template based on the answers that you, questions that you answer. But I'm not doing that. I want to start from scratch. So go down here to choose a template. And let's see if I can get me out of here or move it a little bit out of the way. There we go. So then now we're in here and it says pick a website template that you love. You can scroll through here and find all kinds of templates, but I personally prefer to build my websites and landing pages from scratch, no matter what page builder I'm using. So what I'm going to do is go over to here and click on blank templates. And then down here, click on Start from Scratch and click on Edit. Now this is going to take a minute to load. And here we are now, it has loaded. So one of the first things that I like to do is set my background. You can go over here to Background. And if you want to make it look like this one over here, you see there's money floating through the air and a couple of tall buildings on the side. I'll show you where I got that picture from. You might not be able to get it, but I'll show you another option. So go over here to background, and there are all kinds of backgrounds that you can choose here, all kinds of them. So you can choose one of many, many backgrounds, but I prefer to choose one from my own computer. So I'm clicking here on Image, and I'm going to upload a file from my computer. So I'm going to click on Upload Media and Upload from Computer. And here are the backgrounds that I like. So actually this one here matches. That is the one that I used in the site I've already created. So I'm just going to use this one again to duplicate the site. And it's taking a minute to upload. There we are. So now it's uploaded, and I am going to, it's already selected, so I'm just going to click on down here on the right, change background. And now I'm going to click on Settings, and you can see now it's uploading onto the site. Let me just wait for it to load, because this, now I don't like a super bold background like that. I like to add a layer to it to sort of mute out the brightness. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's what I like to do, and that's what I've done in this one, and that's why the background has a whitish, cloudy look to it. So what you can do to change that is, see, changing on, I can change the image opacity here. That isn't what I did in the other website, but that's going to make it a whole lot easier here. So just do that and change it to whatever opacity that you like. So that one looks pretty good to me. It's at 77% opacity. Maybe I'll go a little bit lighter because you don't want your viewer to be distracted from the object of them being there, like the reason that they're there, okay? So let's just select that one and just click out of that. I just clicked in here and that box went away, and now I'm going to click X. If you don't like this one, just pick one from here and you can go through the same process. Notice some of these are videos, and if you choose a video, that is going to slow down the way how your page loads. So forget about that. I'm going to click out of that. Now, what do we want to do next? We will need a headline. So we will go here to the plus, click on plus, and add, let's add, I think I used big title. So I'm going to click on big title, click with my left mouse, and drag it up to the header. Oh, that hurt. And now I'm going to just stretch this out. And I'm going to just copy and paste this. So I control copy and double click inside the, why is that not working? I actually triple clicked to highlight that, and now I'm going to go Control V, and that pasted my text in there. And you can do the same thing. If you pull up this site, I'll leave it in the description below so that you can pull it up and you can just copy and paste some of this stuff. Or you can just look at it and type in whatever it is you want to type in. Now to change this, change the coloring and the size, let's go to, I want to center this. So down here in alignment, click alignment and center. And I do want this a little bit larger, so I'm highlighting it. You know, I don't think you actually have to highlight it. But right here is, it says font size. It's currently at 44. And you can just drag this over a little bit. Oh, yeah, you have to highlight it. Sorry. I don't use this site very often. And so now I'm going to drag it. Let's see how that looks. I'm going to go a little bit bigger. That pays you to join for free. So I don't really want that. How's this? Let's see if I change alignment like that. Nope. Go back to center it. And let's see if I delete. Nope. So I have to go a tiny bit smaller. So I'll just highlight it. Sorry, highlight it. Oh, there we go. That pays you. So I changed the font size to 64. I think my demonstration wasn't really that good, but I wanted to move the PA for pays wasn't moving down here. So I just clicked in front of it and hit the enter sign and it moved it. So now let's change the size of the font. I like using a font called Lato or Lato. Go Lato. There we are. Lato Light. And oh, it only has Lato Light, so that's okay. Lato Light, and then I want to bold it. So I'm just dragging all the way across the font and hit the bold. Okay, so now it's all bold. It's in the font I like. And I do suggest that you use a simple font like this and nothing like Roman times or any sort of scripts or anything, because it needs to be simple and easy on the eye and easy to read. So now let's change the coloring of that font. So in here, we've got GDLC, Only Club, and To Join for Free in a different color. So let's highlight. Let's just highlight GDLC, click on color, And the color I want to use is not in here. So I'm going to add a color. And now you'll see that this palette came up over here. And I don't know if I can move that right now. Let's see, I'll try to move this instead. And I'm going to click, drag this little white button over to where it looks like there's some orange in there. Orange, let's see. Let's see if we can get that exact color. If you don't have this already, you should download an extension. It's a Chrome extension called Color Picker. And I've got it here, and I just left click on that. And then you can drag your mouse around your page. And I hover the very center of that X on the color I want and left click. And it gives me a number here, and it's already highlighted. So I'm going to actually right click and copy, close that. And now I can go up in here and click on here, paste it, and here's my new color, and add it. So now you'll see that it's been added down here. And now that it's added down here in my favorite colors, now I can go to, what did we say? The Only Club. The Only Club, highlight that, click on your color picker again, and click on that orange color. And then click, let's see, we'll look at this again. To join for free are the other ones we want to change. So drag across, choose your color picker, and click on that yellowy orange color again. Now over here, you're going to notice that these letters are fatter. So let's see, how can I make those fatter? They're already bolded. Let me see if I can, what I'll do is I'll make those slightly bigger. To join for free. It does make it slightly bigger. How come that looks like that? But our background is still a little bit too dark. So let me just go back into the background here and click on settings, and I'm going to change the opacity so that it's a little bit lighter and our headline shows up better. That's probably good. Okay, so that does show up a lot better. That's close. You can change it more if you want. Now that I've showed you how to do it, you can change that as you please. So now we want a video. So we are going to add, click on the plus button and go all the way down here to video. And when I hover over video, it gives me some options over here. So I'm going to click on YouTube. So now it's placed a box in the middle of my page, and you can change the size of this just by hovering over the edge of the box, clicking on one of the little dots and dragging and changing the shape and size of the video. So let's look at this and see how big do we have it. Well, I could make it a little bit bigger, so I think I will just go like that and like that. That looks pretty good. And I can see I forgot to put in this text right here. Get on the pre-launch list right now and start building your business. So let me drag this down a little bit. And let's go, let's just click inside this area of the box. And then, oh, no, we'll click up here. I just clicked above that line, and now I'm going to stretch that header section a little bit. And I'm going to click on the plus sign to add some text. And let's just add heading 1. Where did it go? Edit text. Where did it go? Oh, maybe it didn't go. Oh, here it is. It's hiding in here. I think really what you should do is just drag it over. So now it's in there. I found it's easier to drag the width of your text box wider before you start typing, because after you type your heading in or whatever it is you're putting in there, I just found it hard to adjust the print, the copy. So I found also clicking outside of the area you're working on sometimes helps you to get back into, and then click back inside to do what you want. So I just double clicked, highlighted heading 1, and now I'm going to go back to my website over here, and I'm going to left click and drag all the way across, click Control Copy, and then I'm going to leave that highlighted and just go Control Paste. Now that's a little bit too big, obviously, so we can change the heading size. Let's go to heading 5. That's pretty good. Maybe we'll try heading 4. Oh, that's a little bit too big. So let's go with heading 5. That looks pretty good because it's important, definitely an important feature. And all I did was I hovered over this, and you can see that 4 arrows, and you can drag that around to wherever you like. So that's good, that's good. I think I might need to bold it. Let's see. And if you triple click inside, it will highlight the whole length of the text. So I triple clicked it, and I want to bold it. There we go. I clicked on the little bold button down there. So that looks pretty good. I actually think that looks really good. So I'm actually going to change the color of the font. So now this keeps moving around depending where you're working. So I'm going to go to the color picker, and I'm going to go a little bit lighter. Let's choose a lighter color instead of solid black. Let's just let's click inside this box here and see where I clicked in there and it changed this color. So I don't want it black, I just want it like that color. So click add, and now here it is down here. And it's also changed the color there. So I like that better. That looks good. And okay, now I can move my video back up. Because when somebody opens this page, you want everything to be above the fold. And what the fold is down here at the bottom of your page. We call that the fold. And all the important stuff needs to be above the fold. So let's see how we got it here. So without my recording screen on, you would be able to see this button down here, okay? So let's just go ahead now and add a button. So I'm just scrolling up so that I see where my space is, and I'm going to click add, and right here it says add a button. So if I text buttons, themed buttons, I think I used this one here. Yeah. And if you just click on it, it just puts it anywhere on the page that it wants to. And just drag it down to where you would like it. And there's going to be a fair amount of text in there. So I'm going to drag it wider. And let's see. Yeah, click here to get on the launch list. And then click inside of the button. And right here it says change text. So click on change text. And what do you want the button to say? So just click in there and say, type, click here to get on the launch list. So click here, here. Okay. It just reminded me to save my site. Sometimes you could be going along and something distracts you and you lose everything. I don't want to publish it yet. So click, how did I do that? Click here to get on the launch list. Okay, so I'll move this. Click here to get on the launch list and add a link. I'm going to show you how to add a link in a minute, okay? Let's change this ugly blue to a different color. So right here, change text, the design. Click on design. And I don't actually really like that button, so I'm going to click on this one instead. Yeah, I like that one better. And down and then click, I'll drag this up so you can see it, customize design. And click on fill color and opacity. So the fill color is currently blue and we want a different color. So let's click on here again and click, remember we saved that orange color. We want it to be congruent throughout the page. We don't want a whole bunch of colors that don't go together. So click on that and there our button has changed colors now. Now the text should be a little bit bigger. It's the right color, but it needs to be bigger. So I just scrolled down and like we can click bold the text. So it clicked bold, but the font is still too small. So I'm just going to drag this slowly across. You're going to want a mouse to do this. I don't know how well that would work on the finger pad on the laptop. So that doesn't look too bad. Let's see. Now my button is a little bit different here, but this gradient button looks pretty good too. So let's click on here again and change design. And I want to customize design. And right here, it shows the regular color, and then there's a hover color. So you can change the hover color. See, when I clicked on hover, it's still got a pale blue color left over from the original button. So click on here, and we will click on, I don't really want this one again, so let's click on the plus button, and we'll go up over here on the left, and let's make our hover color a little bit brighter. So maybe something like that. There. I can never find the right orange in these things. I'm never really happy with them. So let's just click add and see how that looks. So now we have this darker one and this lighter one. So click on that, close it, and now that's the same. Our regular color is darker orange, our hover color is lighter. So that looks pretty good. We can close out of there. And I would also like to increase the size of this button. It's kind of narrow and it's not really centered very well. So let's make it a little bit bigger like that. And what else do we need to add here? Click on the launch list. If you want to get fancy, you can play around inside the design. You can add borders and shadows. Let's add a shadow just for enable shadow. Just adds a nice effect. And just leave it at that and leave the shadow where it's at. And then let's go to corners because I don't like these square corners. You'll see here, these corners are slightly rounded. So if you click on the radius here, and I'm changing that to 5. 5. And see, now I've changed 2 of them. It's changed them all the way around. And that looks good. Okay, and that looks good. So the changes should be reflected now. Yes, they are. They're slightly reflected. You can change them a little bit if you want to. So now we need to know, where are we sending our people? So let's go back to editor and click inside the button again. Now we need to link it to something. So click on the little link thing. I wanted to keep this free and simple for you, so what we want to do here is click on the email button. And what you can do is put in your email address where you want these people to go so that you can keep them updated and informed of any progress and updates about GDLC or any program that you're doing. Now, like I said, I am basically doing this for GDLC people, but you can do it for any site that you want. So you can either put in an email address, or you can send it to a document. You can choose the file. You can anchor text. You can send them to anywhere on your website. You can send them to a page. Within your Wix site, you can send them to another web address, or nowhere, but that doesn't make sense. So let's do an email. So in this case, I want to send them to, let's just say I'm going to put internet marketing nomad.com, at gmail.com. And you can add an email subject. Now in here, especially if you're in GDLC, you're going to want to write, please add me to your notification list. Okay, so I'll show you what's going to happen here. So let's preview that. And now when we click on this, oh, we have to publish it. Sorry. Back to editor. Don't worry, I'm going to publish this right now, but we can still change things. Your site is published. You can view your site. And now when we're viewing the site, now we're going to change this video too. But let's go here. Click here to get on the launch list. And what it's going to do is pull up their email engine. So in this case, I have Outlook on my computer. So see here, it says it's going to send this. It's coming from me, and it's going to the email that I put in the button on our landing page. Here's the subject title, please add me to your notification list. And I'm just going to write a little note in there. It says, thanks for keeping me up to date, Janice. And then I'm going to click the send button. Okay, so here it is. I'm inside my internet marketing nomad at gmail.com account, and here's the email that I just sent from my Wix page. Please add me to your notification list. Thanks for keeping me up to date, Janice. Okay, so now it's in there. So what do you want to do with this now? You're going to want to send these emails to a folder where you can save them and be able to find them all in one place when you want to send them all an email. So click on a label. Let's put a label as, I'm going to create a new one. Create new label. I'm going to put GDLC notification list. There we go. So now if I go down here, here's my GDLC notification list, and here I am in there. And this is where everybody that you send or that signs up to GDLC is going to go. So now you can email them whenever you want to, and this is all without an autoresponder, okay? So I hope that was fairly straightforward for you. Let's go back here. We need to do something else first. Now, I had a little disclaimer here before on my original site, and it's, I don't know why I can't close that, but down here I put a little disclaimer, and you'll be able to see it better when I'll leave this link down below so that you can go to this page and copy it. And you don't have to do this, but if you're ever going to send ads to this page, you're going to need more than a disclaimer. You'll need a privacy policy, terms and conditions, and an earnings disclaimer, and that's basically what this is. So if you want to add that to the bottom of your page, I'll go back here to the edit site. And down here is a footer. See right here it says footer right there. So hit plus, and we will add some text down there. And let's just go to, I'm a paragraph. See how the font is slightly smaller in each of these? I'm going to drag and drop this tiny small one into the footer. And there we are. And you can start clicking in, you can start typing in there. So I just triple clicked, and I'm just going to say, this is my disclaimer. Can't spell claimer. And the enter sign. Oh, I'll just click out of it and that should be good. And now we need to change the video. Okay, so let's click on top of the video, and then up here it says change video. Click on change video. And you can either select a video from YouTube, but the video that I used on this landing page was not listed in YouTube. It's listed somewhere else. It is inside of my Make Money Even site. And Make Money Even is where I learned about GDLC. And all of the webinars about GDLC are posted under affiliate opportunity and weekly webinars. But this is not actually where I found that video. So sorry about that. Let me go back to, here it is. Click on Splash Pages, GDLC Splash Pages. So you can build this site like I'm showing you in Wix, or you can sign up to Make Money Even for $10. And when you pay $10 for this site, you're going to get $10 right back, and it will show up in your back office, in your administration area. So it's really free. So if you want to get a lot of this information, I would highly recommend you sign up to GDLC. Make Money Even. And then inside here is all of the information that you are going to need to promote GDLC. So this is where I got my idea for the landing page. And this is where I got my background. So the video that I used was, click here to see it online. Opens up in a new window. And here's that landing page. Now, I don't really like this landing page. To me, it's kind of ugly. I don't think this header needs to be this big. And, but this video that's inside of it is where I got the video for this landing page. Okay. Now, so what I did was I clicked on up here, Guarantee Download, clicked on the title there, and it opened up in YouTube. And you're not going to be able to find this in YouTube.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to.
You're not going to be able to find this in YouTube because, as you can see here, it is unlisted. So only people who have the link can get this video. And I have the link because I'm in Make Money Even. So it's a little bit of a catch, but if you really want to build this this page the way I did, send me an email at janice@earnwithjanice.com, and I will send you the link so that you can set it up here. You've already seen this in my original, when you signed up to be on the notification list, you saw this exact video on my landing page, and this is where I got it from, okay? So what you do here is, or what I did was I clicked share, and I got this code here, and so I just clicked on it, it highlighted, and I say copy, and now I'll go back to the page that we're editing, and it wants to know, where do we want this, what's the video's web address? So I click in here and click Control Paste, and look, there's the video. Same one that's here, same one that is in here. Okay, so now you know how to add a video, and now you know where I got that background page from. I got it from here. Now, how did I get that? You're going to wonder. What I did was I have another extension called, is it this one? Visual Inspector. And if I click on that, and then click on this camera, it pulls up the images that are on this landing page. What I did then was here, there's a download button. It says download. And then I downloaded it to this folder. And it actually shows up as I clicked on all files and then saved it, because if you save it as a web page, it just doesn't download as a file to your computer. So click on all files and then click save. So if you can do this on practically any website or landing page that you find. So what you have to do is find this extension in the Google Extensions site. It's called Visual Inspector. Okay. So if you missed how I did that, just watch the video again. This is going on way too long already. So, but I really hope that you're finding it helpful. And yeah, see this landing page. You can also, if you don't want to go through all the trouble of creating this in your Wix site or any other landing page builder, you can buy it. You can purchase it through Make Money Even. And it's going to cost you, this one is an email submission version, and that's exactly what I showed you in the Wix site, where when you click on this button and it opens up an email client for the person to send an email to you. That's exactly what that version is. And then this one here is if you have an autoresponder. And you click on here to buy it, and then you just have to, they'll ask you for the link that you want. You have to set up your autoresponder, and you'll know what to do once you get in there if you have an autoresponder. So I ran around that, and I made my own. And yeah, so that's how you build a landing page free in Wix. And so for those of you who are in GDLC, I really, really hope that this helped. And for even those of you who are not in GDLC, I really hope this helped. You can apply this to anything that you're promoting. If you're just starting out and you don't have a big budget, especially in these crazy times today where millions of people have lost their jobs, here's a way to save some money. It just takes a little bit more time. So now that I have showed you how to do that, you're going to want to, you can view the site, and you can also rename your site in here too. So as you can see here, I used the name of my domain name, Earn with Janice. I just put Earn with Janice there, and then it's going to say Wix site, because this is free. You're not going to be able to get rid of that. .com, and whatever my site is. So what did you'll see here in mine, I put up here, let's see if I can do this. Mine says earnwithjanice.wixsite.com/GDLC. So you should be able to do GDLC as an extension of yours as well, because you're not going to make Earn with Janice the name of your domain. You're going to need to switch to mobile view. So up here, this is a mobile responsive builder, which is really cool. So it's actually a pretty good has a good mobile responsive platform. So, but I would want to change a couple of things in here. So you can change stuff in here and it won't change the way your desktop site will look. So I'm just going to change the size of that font. So that fits pretty good. Get on the pre-launch list. I'll just leave that the same for now. This bugs me. I don't know how to get this out of there. Edit menu. It doesn't give me an option to delete it anywhere. Usually you could hide it. Oh, there, I hid it. Yay. Okay, I didn't know how to do that in my other one. So that's good. And now let's change that, and that pulls the video up higher. Your button is a little bit big, so I'll drag it over. It still looks a little bit big. So right here it says increase size of text, decrease size of text. So I'll decrease the size. And now I should be able to change the size of this button. There we go. Now I can change that. Make sure it looks pretty even on both sides. There we go. And my disclaimer is here. And I'm going to ignore that for now. You can change that however you want. Let's just hide it for now. Okay, so there you go. Now your mobile view is optimized. And click Save. And now that all our changes were made, I can go in here and edit the name of my site. So edit my site. Let's say, it won't let me do GDLC because I already have that name. So I'll just say GDLC test site for you guys. And you can change it to your own domain. And actually, you might want to do that. But I'll show you that in another video. And click the check mark. There we go. That's good. And click Done. And now my site is done. So let's, I think I can just click out of there now. And if you, blank. So my sites, well, apparently I have 2 sites in the trash now. But once you save that site, sorry about that, I did something wrong, but don't go through all that work and exit out. It's gonna probably say something different, but select a site to edit. Once you click Save and Publish, it should show up here in your sites. Okay, now to promote this, you're going to need a link for it. So see, since I've got this open, I would just copy and paste this, and you can use this link. You can put it inside a Facebook post. As long as it's not an affiliate link, you can post it in Facebook, and you can start doing your Facebook marketing. You can use this this link in your solo ads or in your exchange list and safe list solos. You can use it in your banner ads, in anything you want, and it'll direct them here. Or you can use this is the link you want to send them, period, for any promotions that you're doing. Okay. So I really hope you found this helpful, useful. I've been doing it's been way longer than I wanted it to be, but it's pretty in depth. And I really, really hope this helps. Okay, if you're interested at all in GDLC, I'll put that link down below as well. And and you can check it out, see what it's all about. You can make some free money just by joining up for free. So, and it's for real, okay? And it's really big and it's launching soon. And click the link below to find out more about it. So don't forget to click the like button for this video. Subscribe to my channel because I'm going to keep updating you with this kind of thing, okay? And and more. So stay tuned and all the best to you all. I hope you're all healthy and happy out there in this crazy COVID-19 world that we're in right now. And be safe, be healthy, and thanks again. Bye for now.